Today we're making a delicious homemade everyday coffee cake with blueberries. It's everyday blueberry coffee cake. It's delicious and yummy. It's all made natural. I'm Miss Blueberry. I'm adding in 1 1/2 cups of flour. Delicious. Everything is made naturally in this house. I love all natural food. 3/4 cup of sugar. 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2. Okay. I want to find this real fast. I can't see too well. My eyes are not too good today. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix everything together. Now we're going to go to the wet. I'm adding in my milk, my egg, and my butter. I'm going to check this real fast. I'm adding in, I want to find this, 1/2 cup of milk. Whole milk. Make sure you use whole milk. I'm adding in a teaspoon of vanilla. Now I'm going to do my egg first. 1 egg. Okay, I'm adding in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And I'm adding in my teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is really a delicious homemade coffee cake. My grandmother used to make this all the time whenever she would have a brunch or something. She always made homemade coffee cake. You can smell the vanilla. It smells delicious. I always would recommend use vanilla extract. It's delicious. It's pure vanilla. There we go. We don't need a lot, just a little bit. Here we go. Let's put this on, and we're going to mix it together. And then we're going to go to the next step. We might need a little bit more milk, folks. Sometimes you can't always go by what the recipe tells you to do. My grandmother never did. Yeah, we need a little bit more milk. I knew that. A little bit more milk. It's a little too dry for my liking. You don't want a cake that's dry. It will not taste very good. You want it very moist out. Here we go. You want it nice and loose like this. Now we're going to the next step, folks, in 1 minute. This is perfect. I'm going to add in the blueberries, and then I'm going to do the streusel topping, which is cinnamon and sugar. I got to get my sugar in a minute. Get a handful of blueberries. It's delicious. If you haven't lived yet, a homemade blueberry coffee cake. You don't need a lot of blueberries, just a little bit. I'm going to grab my sugar, because we're going to go to the next step in a minute. All right. We're going to mix this together. Set this aside for now. Put it over here because I want to do it. I have to do the streusel topping, which is cinnamon and sugar. It's delicious, folks. Oh. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Here it is. I'm not with it today, folks. 2 tablespoons of sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. Get my spoon all the way in there. Come on. Here we go. It's always hard to get it in there. Here we go. Okay, got it. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to mix this together. See, this goes together. Now if you don't have ground cinnamon, I have tons of ground cinnamon. You can always use cinnamon sugar if you had to, but I would rather use ground cinnamon. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to put it into a greased cake pan. I use butter for my grease. It's a lot better. I'm very, my grandmother was a very natural cook also and baker. She always made everything from scratch. It smells so good, folks. Oh. Now, sprinkle this all over. Oh, it's going to be delicious. And we're going to pop this in the oven and we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes. And here we have a delicious homemade blueberry coffee cake. It's so delicious. It's great soaked with milk. And it's very soft, folks. And look how beautiful that is. Oh, delicious homemade blueberry coffee cake from Deborah H. Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.